Feel Good Radio for your Friday afternoon, and time for part one of Friday's Entertainment Rundown with Mochua Print IMC Cinema tickets up for grabs as well. It's all about new music this hour and news on Taylor Swift's current tour and the music from the new Beverly Hills Cop as well.
The Mochua Print Friday Entertainment Rundown with IMC Cinemas. Thanks to Mochua Print and Design, Portlaoise and Newbridge. MochuaPrint.ie. Midlands 103.
Hi Carol, here's what's been happening in the world of music. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour is expected to provide a £300 million boost to the local economy when she performs in London. The singer is playing 3 sold-out shows at Wembley from today before returning for 5 nights in August. A special tube map, a Taylor Trail and artworks have been created to entertain the 640,000 people who are expected to attend. The star plays 3 nights in Dublin from the 28th of June, and I wonder what Dublin will do. In other news, Beverly Hills Cop fans have got a new Axel F to groove to. Netflix has announced Lil Nas X is behind the official song. The films have spawned some massive hits, including Harold Faltermeyer's instrumental Axel F and Glenn Frey's The Heat Is On. Lil Nas X's effort lands on June 28th, while the film, titled Axel F, will have its premiere on July 3rd on Netflix. And Steps have secured the cast for their musical. Group member Claire Richard also revealed details of the show on a podcast. The story is 4 friends and they work in a suit store by the sea called Better Best Bargains, and one lead character challenges her friends to find love over the summer. The summer of love, and it's just kind of about the ups and downs of their stories and what happens in that week. Claire promised there's got to be a Steps melody at the end.
Thanks a lot for that, Shannon. We do have, once again, IMC Cinema tickets.
So one lucky listener has a chance to win a night at the movies for 2. So I want to know is, who do you think should never play a superhero?
Now, Shannon just asked me this just as she entered studio, so I was trying to think. I was trying to think of someone who comes across as maybe a little moody, or someone you think just doesn't look right for superhero, even though they'd be all changed.
Well, that too, but I think, like, my thinking was a bit different to yours. I was thinking Ariana Grande would just be too nice to end up throwing people in jail.
Well, do you know who I think wouldn't suit? Nidge from Love Hate. He just wouldn't if he were. He'd have to be changed totally. So I can't think of his real name, but
no, I know. Yeah, the
he's
actor.
a very good actor.
He's but Nidge himself, no. Simon Cowell, I don't think would make a good superhero.
No, he wouldn't. So look, man or woman, whatever, who you want to nominate, it's up to you. Put your name and location on the end 08330 10 103 on text or WhatsApp. As always, lines open till 2 on it, and we'll read out some entries a little later on. And if we pick you out, you're going along with your best friend to the cinema, isn't that it, Chan?
That's it.
And we'll have you back after 1 to tell us all about
series and movies.
See you then.
The Mochua Print Friday Entertainment Rundown with Mochua Print and Design, your award-winning, chemical-free and eco-friendly printer in Portlaoise and Newbridge. MochuaPrint.ie.
Now we're going to find out all about streaming as part of Friday's Entertainment Rundown. With Mochua Print, it's time for part 2. We're going to learn about the Kardashians, Bridgerton, and an oldie recommendation on Netflix as well. Shannon's back in studio.
The Mochua Print Friday Entertainment Rundown with IMC Cinemas. Thanks to Mochua Print and Design, Portlaoise and Newbridge. MochuaPrint.ie. Midlands 103.
Carol, it's time to update your watch list with these movies and series. And if you heard what Roar yesterday, Kim Kardashian thinks she'd totally make a great James Bond. On the latest episode of The Kardashians, reality TV star said she loves the idea of taking on the famous role. The search continues to find someone to succeed Daniel Craig as 007. However, Kim thinks the amount of Botox she's had might be a barrier, as she wouldn't be able to show enough emotion. Who do you think should be the next James Bond? Let us know. It has been confirmed we'll have to wait another 2 years for the next series of Bridgerton. I'm not upset, I swear. A showrunner on the Netflix series says they're working to get the 4th season finished by 2026. Jess Brownell says she's really excited about what's coming next. It's going to be a long 2 years, I won't lie. And one to watch on Netflix this weekend that everyone is watching, an oldie but a goldie, Fatal Attraction. Michael Douglas and Glenn Close star as scorned lovers in the 6-time Oscar-nominated thriller that Empire called an unforgettable cinema experience, and definitely one you should watch this weekend.
Thanks a million for that, Shannon. Just reminding people again of our question for those IMC Cinema tickets. Who wouldn't be a good superhero? Isn't that it?
Yeah, so who do you think should never play a superhero? Now, I know you can't put everybody in the same box or square or anything like that.
And the ones we're saying note, it might be brilliant.
But that's just it. You never know. Like, I said Ariana Grande earlier, and I do think that she'd just be too nice.
It should be too nice.
Yeah.
I did read one out in the last hour from Olive and Burr. She says Louis Walsh.
Oh, yeah. Poor Louis.
And here's what I just did notice just as you're coming into studio. Micheál Martin. Definitely not as a superhero. That's from Teresa listening in Mullingar in Westmeath this afternoon.
I love
think
these.
All politicians really don't fit in the realm of superhero. It just doesn't work.
I don't know now.
Because there's always somebody that's not going to like you when you're a politician, no matter what happens.
No, sure, look. They try.
So, next hour, you're going to be back in studio.
All things cinema news.
All things cinema news and a winner as well. We leave the line still open till 2. Tell us who wouldn't be a good superhero, who you wouldn't like. And you'll be back after 2 with more news and winner's name on a piece of paper.
Yeah, so make sure to get your text in with your name and location to 083 30 10 103.
See you then, Shannon.
The Mochua Print Friday Entertainment Rundown with Mochua Print and Design. Unlock the power of print with our team of skilled designers who transform ideas into stunning visuals, making your message pop off the page. MochuaPrint.ie.
Time for part 3 of Friday's Entertainment Rundown. Shannon's back in the studio. This time it's all things cinema with news on the bike riders and the exorcism.
The Mochua Print Friday Entertainment Rundown with IMC Cinemas. Thanks to Mochua Print and Design, Portlaoise and Newbridge. MochuaPrint.ie. Midlands 103.
Carl, it's time for all things cinema news, and this is with thanks to IMC Cinemas. And this week's new releases are The Bike Riders, The Exorcism, and Inspector Sun and the Curse of the Black Widow. Let's start with The Bike Riders. Kathy, a determined member of the Vandals, is married to Benny, a wild biker. She recounts the Vandals' decade-long evolution from a local club of outsiders led by the steady Johnny to a more dangerous gang. As the club's nature changes, Kathy struggles with Benny's loyalty to Johnny. They face tough choices about their loyalty to the club and each other as the stakes rise. This movie is screening in all 4 cinemas in Athlone, Mullingar, Thurles and Tullamore, and is showing in the Lux screen in Athlone and Mullingar. Next we have The Exorcism. A troubled actor begins to exhibit a disturbing behaviour while shooting a horror film. His estranged daughter wonders if he's slipping back into his past addictions or if there's something more sinister at play. This movie is screening in all 4 cinemas. And last but not least, we have Inspector Sun and the Curse of the Black Widow. Inspector Sun boards a seemingly normal plane for a much-needed vacation, but when an enigmatic millionaire receives a threat on his life, Sun is back on the case. Trapped in a web of lies, Sun must find the culprit before it's too late. This movie is screening in all 4 cinemas. For more information, check out Midlands103.com, and this is with thanks to IMC Cinemas.
Thanks a lot for that, Shannon. And we have loads of entries, by the way, with suggestions for different people who wouldn't be good at the old superhero thing. Who did you say again, Shannon?
So mine was Ariana Grande, because I think she'd just be way too nice to actually throw people in jail or anything like that. Simon Cowell.
I was saying Nature Love Hate. He just he'd be scary and mostly scary looking, I think.
He'd definitely terrify you, but could you just imagine him playing like a regular sports game like basketball or something, and you just be looking at him going, no.
You always think, even though he's done some other good roles. He was in a prison movie a few years ago. I can't think what it was, but you always think Love Hate if you watch that series. He was so brilliant in that.
He
kind of
played that role
it
phenomenally.
defines him.
Yeah, definitely did.
Well, I'll tell you 2 guys who'd be no good at superheroes. Jedward.
Okay.
And that's suggested by our winner today of IMC Cinema tickets is Bill in Rath in Southside Burr in County Offaly.
Well done. No, I have to say their hairstyle definitely gives me more villain type vibes than
it has
superhero.
It does have
Sorry,
villain.
Jedward.
Absolutely. Look, Shannon, thank you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next Friday.
See you next Friday.
The Mochua Print Friday Entertainment Rundown with Mochua Print and Design, Portlaoise and Newbridge. Business cards that make a statement, brochures that tell your story, and banners that demand attention. MochuaPrint.ie. Midlands 103.